so wonderful. He's wonderful. I really believe the Lord is wonderful. Yes, He is. He's wonderful. I know the Lord is so wonderful. Look here. If you never tried God, try the Lord one day and see won't my Father come down and make a way and praise His holy name. I know He is so wonderful. He's wonderful. I really believe the Lord is so wonderful. Yes, He is. He's wonderful. I know the Lord is so wonderful. Yes, He is. Say, if you've never tried God, try the Lord one day and see won't my Father come down and make a way and praise His holy name. I know He's so wonderful. From the record of Isaiah, chapter 59, there Isaiah writes, "Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened, that it cannot save, neither his ear heavy, that it cannot hear. But your iniquities have separated between you and your God, and your sins have hid His face from you, that He will not hear." From those two verses, and as I said, read at your leisure the entire chapter. We will reference several verses in our message. But from verses 1 and 2, our thought this morning is this: what then? What then? Isaiah, as he addresses the nation, he's reminding them of the fact that they belong to a God who was able to do anything but fail. And I dare say in our society today, we need to also be reminded of the fact that we belong to God. He notes further in his commentary the omnipotence, the all-powerfulness, the omnipresence, the fact that you cannot hide from God. You cannot run from God. God is there. And Isaiah is making it real before the people and bringing to their remembrance the omnipotence, the omniscience of God. And he does so when he calls them to attention with the word that says, "Behold." We don't use "behold" today. If I get in a conversation with someone and I say, "Hey, behold," they look at me like I was off my rocker. But the Bible is relevant to every generation. And when Isaiah calls the attention of the people with the word "behold," if we were to use that in our present day society, in our terminology that is used in and among us on a day-by-day basis, it might be something like this: can I have your attention, please? The Lord's hand is not short, that it cannot save, neither his ear heavy, that it cannot hear. Do you hear me? God's hand is not short. What then? You might be saying, what then is it that is happening in my life, wherein And I wonder, where is God? The what then in that statement is in the fact that although God could have done anything in response to the nation of Israel, formed against us will ever prosper, and we are more than conquerors through Christ. David asked his brother, is there not a cause? And I ask us today, is there not a cause for the ills that we witness in our society day in and day out? Verse 2 in our text goes straight to the source of the matter when Isaiah states to the people, but your iniquity. Tell somebody yours, not mine. So we got a problem with that. We quit to try to point fingers at somebody else and not recognize ourselves. But Isaiah is getting the nation to recognize the fact that I'm talking to you too. Sin starts out at a corner point. It starts out small. Somebody remember that sin when they told you, well, one little drink won't hurt nothing. Somebody remember when they told you, well, this one little time ain't gonna hurt. I won't tell nobody. Y'all are hearing? Sin is just like a wedge. It starts out with just that one little crack. That's all the devil needs. We all like potato chips. Somebody said Lay's are the best. I think it was ladies that pride themselves and said, well, Daddy, bet you can't eat just one. Well, long before there was Lay's, there was sin. And sin was there. I bet you can't sin just one. Once you're on the track, well, Pastor, you know, I would have done such and such, but you know, sister so-and-so, or brother did this, that, or the other. It's sometimes hard for us to be able to see our own shortcomings when we are trying to identify the shortcomings of others. Isaiah made reference to the fact that among the people, it was an everyday habit of speaking that which was not true. He says they spoke lies freely. And even today, I dare say, folk don't want to hear the truth. You deal with people and you know what their problem is. You know why it is that they can't seem to get ahead. You know why it is that they're not obtaining that which they are seeking after, but you don't want to tell them the truth. You know when that sister came in with that dress that wasn't doing a thing for her, and rather than to tell her, honey, go back to the house, change, and put on something that's more in line with you, we'll say, don't you look at this. She had a nerve to talk about her boyfriend. But she said, he's a French model. Where do you hear that? On the internet? You better watch some of the stuff you get on the internet. Because the internet is just what it said. It's a net. And it'll catch you. And it'll mess you up if you are not mindful and walking in the word. You can't surprise nobody today. You can't embarrass nobody today. The earlier it seemed like, the better. And I can get a witness on my colleagues in the school. All the children will put it out there. They'll cut you from the top down to the bottom, and you look like you want to fix your lips to say something back, and already they're making a report on you. You know why they talk about, oh, I'm so fine that that Coca-Cola bottle shake. All you got to do is keep on living. Vanity, you can stand there and look at the mirror, and the sad commentary is that some folks are so blind, even though the Coca-Cola bottle had already went into a gallon jug of milk, they still will stand there and pride themselves and I know you can witness. It really disturbs me when young ladies, when girls, it's bad enough when boys try to cuss you out, but when girls, and you know some of them mamas can come into the school with that nightcap, not the drink, but with them slides, and they ready to cuss you out. And dare you to act like you want to stand in defense of the action. Yes, what then? What's your thought? What is your intent? It's not that God cannot help our situation. It's not that God cannot hear the cries of the people. Why not live in sin and expect God to bless you like you want to be blessed? Either you're going to get on the right side or on the wrong. You can't straddle the fence. God said you either for me or against me. What then? What's your thoughts? What's your intent? If you know we're living in a world of sin, folk cussing, killing, sleeping around, stealing. You can go on the internet and see them stealing. Even the law is not acting as the law ought to act. We're living in what then? What will make the change? If 2 Chronicles 7:14, if my people, which are called